I was talking with my friend until one of our friends came here running. What could he be doing here? He said, there's going to be a flood in the city and it's going to destroy everything. Bob, what are you talking about? That's simply impossible because the city is very well built and there isn't going to be a flood. And even if there was, how did you predict that? He said, it's in the news. He's coming running to see if that's true. Okay, I'm coming here to my house and now I want to watch television. And you can see that even Bob ended up getting here. Bob, I'm sure this is a prank, but now I'm watching television and this reporter just showed up here. But for some reason, he's wearing a gas mask. Okay, this seems a little weird, but I think it's normal. He said, there's going to be flooding. It's going to be very fast. It won't last more than 2 minutes and wear gas masks. This is much worse than it seems. Even he's saying that the city will be flooded. Luckily, this will be very fast and it won't last more than 2 minutes. He said, you shouldn't believe him, but he's the reporter. Obviously, I should believe him, but now Bob is just going back to his house. I wonder what he's building that's taking so long to be finished. But you can see that even Big is wearing a gas mask. And why do we have to wear this? Apparently, he doesn't know either. I think this is a lie made just to sell gas masks. But tell me, where did you get that? He said, it's at the market. I'm going to go there just to check if they're really making money from this. So now I'm going to get this car of mine, and Big got here too. Man, let's go check this out. And for some reason, he's back here. But both of us are getting here to the market to check this out, even though he already knows the answer. Great, I just got here, and I'm going to park right in this spot. But from what it looks like, these are the gas masks that are free. That means they aren't making money from this, which destroys my theory that they're doing this for money. Now that I know this is free, I also know that there's going to be a flood in Brookhaven. But now there's a giant helicopter getting here, and it just landed down here. And you can see that there's a soldier coming out of here to say something. So much so that he just picked up this microphone. Okay, all of us are coming here to see what he has to say. Even this guy got here. I didn't even know he was in the city, but we're all listening to the announcement and what he has to say. He said, due to the flood that's going to happen, we're going to close the borders. But what are you talking about? There simply aren't any borders in Brookhaven. It doesn't even make sense for him to say something like that. He said, for now there aren't, but soon there will be for your safety. I can't believe this is happening. And Bob's cousin just went back to work. Literally, he's coming back here to work. I don't think he should be doing that. I'm coming here to talk to him. Bob's cousin, you have to get out of there. Literally, the city is going to flood, and you can't stay here in the market because apparently this is toxic. No wonder we're wearing gas masks. And the helicopter flew away and simply disappeared from here. Now the two of them are staring at each other. He said, this must be a lie. Neither of them is believing that this is true. I must be the only one who's still very scared of this. Now Big is coming back here, and he got into my car, but now he removed the gas mask. You shouldn't have done that. He said, this must all be a lie to make us scared. Okay, Big is also very weird. He simply isn't believing what he's seeing anymore. He's going to regret this as soon as the flood happens. Now he's going back here to his house. I'm simply going back home. I can't let this affect me right now. A few hours passed, and I'm still very scared. I'm afraid of all of this. I'm even checking the cameras in my house to make sure nothing bad is going to happen. But now these two guys just got here, who actually aren't random people, they're my friends. Okay, I'm coming here to see what they're doing out here in front. Even WX is here. Why are you in a boat? He said, come fish with us. This boat looks incredible, but I don't know if I should go, because there's going to be a flood in the city. But let's go before the flood happens. So now I'm coming here on their boat. This is a very different boat, because it also drives on land. So now we're going down here like this. This is a very different way to fish. So we're finally getting into the water like this. Okay, this is much cooler than it looks. But guys, I don't know if you noticed, but there's something weird back here. This really looks like a shark. Do you happen to see this? Literally, it's back here. He said, it really is a shark. You have to run from it now. Literally, we're running here, but I can't see this shark back here anymore because it's really far away. I'm sure it won't be able to catch us because somehow Big got very fast. Look, luckily he drives very well, and now he almost crashed. Big simply saved us, and so far the flood still hasn't happened, which is very weird. Could all of this really have been a lie? Now we're on another day, and I'm still very scared. I couldn't even sleep right because I was afraid of this flood that could flood the entire city. But I'm coming here to the front to understand what this sound is. But why is he building this border? This doesn't make much sense to me. They put borders here in the city just because of a possible flood. Okay, I'm coming here to talk to him. Man, you have to explain to me what's happening. So he finally turned around here. I'm a resident of Brookhaven, and I deserve to know what's happening to my city. He said, we're preventing bad things from happening because of the flood. Okay, this is worse than it seems. He just went back here to building the border. I'm building something here to protect my house, and you can see that Big ended up getting here, and he wants to know what I'm building. I'm building the thing that's going to save my house. But now the sky turned completely gray. That's a sign that it's really going to rain a lot. This is worse than it seems. He said, do you want help? I'm good at building things. Okay, I picked up this hammer because now you're going to help me. We're building now a barricade that's going to protect my house from this flood. And after a while, we finally finished this. Now the water can't get into my house anymore, and this is very well protected. We're coming here to watch television because we have to know everything that could happen in the city. Okay, we're watching this, and from what it looks like he has more important news to give, and he's wearing a gas mask. It's true, I had forgotten that, but I also have to wear this. He said, starting today, it's illegal to leave the neighborhood without permission from the soldiers. The flooding should start today and last only 2 minutes. I'm sure everything here is going to be alright. We just have to obey everything they say. And now even he's wearing wearing this gas mask. He said, I hope everyone saw the news. Now I'm wearing this gas mask. Our only mission is to not leave here anymore. And you can see that now it simply started raining. Everyone here has to survive this. And you can see that Bob's house ended up being finished. And Bob's cousin should be in here, but he isn't here. Okay, I'm leaving here to see what happened. Where could Bob's cousin be? Because I simply don't know where he lives. Bob, I have a question. Where's your cousin? So he's looking here, and apparently, he doesn't know either. How do you not know something this important? After all, you're his cousin. He said, I'm not his cousin. Only you believe that. Okay, I have to find him now. So I'm leaving here. I think I already know where he is. Most likely, he's working, and you have to let me leave here. I have to save my friend. So he's looking at me, and he can't let me leave. Your goal is to save people. That also applies to Bob's cousin, who's right there. So let me go there now. So he picked up the binoculars to see that. He's watching that market to see if there are really people there. So now he's looking here. He said, go there. Your mission is to save him. Okay, I'm right here. And he finally opened this gate, and I'm coming here to rescue Bob's cousin. He has to come here now. I just don't know how I'm going to convince him to come here, because I've known him for a long time, and I know he isn't going to come here. So now he's staring at me. He said, the customers come first. Not in this case, because there aren't even any customers here. And if you get in the car, I'll play video games with you. So he finally got in here. Great. It was hard, but I managed to convince him to come here in the car. So we're going here to the front. We're going here, but everything flooded, and the car is failing. Literally, the car is broken, and now he jumped right there. Man, luckily you didn't fall. So he jumped onto the plant, but I also have to get out of here. Great, I jumped right here. Both of us are safe, but you need to wear the gas mask before it's too late. Great, he's finally wearing it. I think we're going to be stuck here forever, because my car isn't even working anymore. Now there's a taxi getting here too, and you can see that smoke is coming out, and you can see that it turned off out of nowhere, and simply isn't moving anymore. This is very weird. His car also broke down out of nowhere. You can see that he's trying to start it, but he can't. He's completely stuck there. He said, someone help me. There's water in my car. And now you can see that there's a helicopter getting here, which will finally rescue us. He's going to save this guy first, because he's in more danger than we are. So he finally got in there. Luckily, everything worked out. And now help us. We're right here. So he got closer and is turning this helicopter. Bob's cousin, are you ready to finally get into this helicopter? And apparently, he is. Okay, I jumped here, and Bob's cousin also got here. All of us are in the helicopter, and we're escaping from here. Man, the whole city is completely flooded. Now he's going down here below, and you can see a little better that this is very flooded, and he almost crashed his helicopter. This is very weird, but why is this happening? And also, why can't we touch this? We finally got back here to the neighborhood. Look, thank you very much for the help, but tell us more about what's happening and why you're scared. He said, 2 minutes have already passed, and the flood still hasn't gone away. Unfortunately, that's true. More than 2 minutes have already passed, and the flood still hasn't gone away, which means this is going to last for days, until finally all of this stops. But now everyone here is going back to their houses, and apparently Bob's cousin is going to play. It's better for him to stay here, because otherwise he'll be in danger, because he isn't very smart, and Big is right here, simply watching television. Okay, it's a little later. I'm wondering if I sleep with a gas mask or if I have to take it off to sleep. You can see that Big went to sleep with it. Okay, if he's going to sleep with a gas mask, I guess there really isn't a problem. But I was watching, and you can see that there's a guy lost in the middle of nowhere, who is actually one of our friends. Okay, this is worse than it seems. Literally, he needs to be rescued. Okay, I'm going down here, and I'm coming here to warn the soldier, because there's a guy completely lost over there. But first, I want to talk to him. Isn't there another place he can get out? After all, he's right here. Maybe you can walk to somewhere a little safer. He said, I've been here since the beginning of the flood. This is much worse than it seems, but now there's a helicopter passing by here, and it just got here out of nowhere. Actually, it's this soldier who's here. But why did you change professions out of nowhere? You were a soldier, and then out of nowhere, you're part of the rescue team. He said, a lot of people need to be saved. Do you want to help me? Okay, I want to help you. Great, I'm like this now, and we're right here to save this guy. Great, we arrived, and man, you have to come here now. Then he got here, and is finally being rescued. Look, stay seated there. We're going to take you to the surface. Now we're flying and coming back here to the neighborhood. Great, here you're safer. Now he just got out of here. Could there be more people that we have to rescue? It's not possible that there are more people lost here on the island. He said, you'd be surprised by how disobedient people are. I can imagine what that's like. Then the former soldier came back here. It's very weird that he used to be a soldier and changed out of nowhere. But now we're flying. I'm going down here on this rope because I'm going to rescue people who are in danger. Now we're coming here to the front. Wait, but there's a person right there on that bridge. You have to go there now. But that person looks familiar. Literally, that's Bob's cousin. Man, what are you doing? Could you tell me what you're doing here in the middle of nowhere? You can't just come here randomly to a place this dangerous. This here literally could be fatal. Then come here and follow me. And now this thing is coming down here. He said, I came to save the ants. I don't know how you want to do that, but you need to come here now. He finally got into the bed here, and we're being rescued. This is going to be very good, but now I'm starting to feel dizzy because we're spinning a lot, and we're finally back. Bob's cousin came down here too. Luckily, everything worked out, and now he has to come to my house because I don't want him to be in danger anymore. So I'm taking him in here, and you can see that now he's playing. It's better for him to stay playing these games, because if he doesn't keep doing that, he literally goes out into the street, which is much worse. A whole day has already passed, and it still hasn't stopped raining, which is very weird. We've been in this flood for a long time. I don't know what else can be done. Even Big ended up getting coming up. As soon as he gets here, he's going to be confused because Bob's cousin is here. And now he got right here. He also picked up this video game controller. But now I'm leaving here because I'm hearing the sound of a helicopter. And now this rescue helicopter got here, which is a very good size because it's small. And like this, it can rescue more people. Then he got closer. He said, "This is your rescue helicopter. You can rescue people by yourself now." I can't believe this happened, but I just got this helicopter to rescue as many people as possible. Okay, I'm piloting this, and I'm actually very good. And you can see that now he's gone back to being a soldier. I'm looking for people who need help, but I don't know exactly where they are. Wait, there's someone jumping here. This really got my attention, and now he's looking at me. Apparently, he needs help, so much so that he's calling me over here. Okay, wait a little. I'm coming here. You just have to get in here in the helicopter. I'm sure everything is going to be alright, but the helicopter is falling. Man, what are you doing? The helicopter is a little heavy. I'm trying to come here to the front, but it's very difficult. Okay, I got to this part. This is the farthest I managed to bring you. He said, I was going to say thank you, but you only did your job, and it still took hours. This isn't even my job. Actually, I'm a volunteer, and he ended up leaving. What he said was very weird, but I'm getting a call. But why is Big calling me out of nowhere? I thought everything was normal. He said, I can't take playing with him anymore. Let me rescue people, please. Okay, this is weird, but I'm going back here so that Big can get into the helicopter and come rescue people. Then he got in here. You're going to be a volunteer who's going to help. We have to find where the people are so we can rescue them. Do you happen to see anyone? I'm not seeing absolutely anything. Wait a second. What is that jumping back here? Apparently, there's a person right here who definitely needs help. Then I'm getting here to rescue him. We have to get there as fast as possible before it's too late. Then finally I'm going down here, and I'm going to land in the right place. Perfect. I arrived. And now finally this guy is getting here. I don't know how you got stuck here, but we're here to rescue you, and we have to take him back home. I don't even know where you live, but you're going to stay here in this neighborhood where all the people are. Then he got out of here. Okay, let's look for more people. Big, can you see anyone? Because I don't know if there are more people here around the city. He said, I think we've already rescued everyone. Wait, there's someone here on this bridge. I'm coming here to see what's happening, but apparently there's a player lost here. I got here to rescue you. Everything is under control, and now I'm taking him to the surface. We're coming back here to the neighborhood. We finally came back, and he also got out of here, but he just fell to the ground because of how scared he is. Now a few days have passed, and the city still hasn't gone back to normal. It's still raining a lot. Everyone here got used to it, but I'm watching television to understand if there's anything I can do to help, because I can't take living in this civilization anymore, where we can't leave this neighborhood. He said, the sewage decontamination team is passing through the neighborhood. We need a volunteer to help save the city. This must be the only chance I'm going to have to help the city. Then now I'm leaving here to help them. And really, there's a very different car getting here, which is the sewage decontamination car. Look, I want to help. Then he ended up getting out of here, and they're saving the city, but I also want to help. Okay, he's coming here to the front. I can't believe we managed to get here, even with everything being completely flooded. But from what it looks like, they're looking for the places where the sewage is bad, because they want this water to finally leave here. Okay, he picked up this thing, and he just got right here, and he's fixing this. Okay, let me drive this. Can you explain to me what's happening? He said, we're cleaning the places where the water should go down in the streets. If we keep doing this, we're literally going to save the city. Okay, now I'm driving this, and like this, I'm going to save the city together with them. And after a few hours of working, the flooding in the city finally dried up. It's still raining a lot, but at least it isn't flooded anymore. They all helped a lot. Today I want to play hide and seek, but it's going to be a little different. I called all of them, but there's one person missing. I don't know what he's doing here, but today there will be challenges. While one hides, everyone looks, and much more. I'm coming here to free Bob's cousin. And why are you in jail? Okay, I just freed him. He said, is giving a flower a crime now? But of course not. Whoever said that this is a crime is basically crazy. But now let's play hide and seek. So he's leaving here. So Bob's cousin is coming here. Whoever wants to hide, jump. But now everyone is jumping, except Big. He really didn't jump. Big, can you tell me why you were the only one who didn't jump? He said, in a world of jumps, I stand out because I didn't jump. Okay, then you hide. Now everyone stopped jumping, and even Bob is looking here. And WX said, how is this fair? Actually, this was never fair. We're coming here to count. Bob got here too, and all of us are counting while Big hides. But now Big is coming here, and he even jumped over the wall. He said, I only have one question. Okay, you can talk. Tell me what your question is. He said, where am I supposed to hide? This here is the good part. This is the Brookhaven map, and you can hide wherever you want. Surprisingly, I'm not joking. Literally, you can hide wherever you want, but you only have 1 minute. He said, this will be easy. Now I'm coming here to count while Big is going to hide. And he picked up this carrot, and now he really ended up leaving here. Now 1 minute has passed, and time is up. It's time to search. So everyone turned around here, except Bob's cousin. And literally they will look for Big. Bob's cousin, time is up. You have to help us look for Big. So he's looking at me, and understood that. Some here are getting vehicles, and Bob's cousin got this vehicle. Are you serious that you got that? Okay, let's go look for Big. I doubt it's going to be impossible to find him, but from time to time Big will have to give us clues. Look, you'd better stop. Let's ask him for a clue. Now both of us are calling Big. Look, I have no idea where you are, but give us 2 clues about where you are, because the world wants to know that. He said, you'll never figure out where I am. am. Are you serious? I only just realized that he's flying in the middle of nowhere. How is something like that possible? But you have to give us 2 clues about where you could possibly be. That is a rule of the game. He said it's a place below the ground, and it's purple. That there is definitely not purple. Okay, I ended the call. Did you see that? He was below the ground and said the place was purple. What kind of place is that? He said, let's think with our brains a little. Okay, let's think a little. How could something like that be possible? He's also thinking here. Now he's looking at me. He said, have you stopped thinking yet? Not yet. I'm thinking a little more about the place where he hid, because it could be anywhere. But now there's a car coming here quickly. That's WX. I think he came to pick us up. And man, you almost hit us. I don't know if there's a place for me here. Literally, I can't get into this car. Okay, I'll go here in the front. This must be the best place I can go. And now we're looking for Big. He is below the ground in some unknown place. But where could that be? Wait, I had an idea. Go ahead, because I already know where he is. Now we are getting right here. And he jumped up here, and I arrived exactly here at the mall. Big is definitely in here, specifically in this purple part, because he really said that he was in a purple place. But the 2 of them are going in here, and they are looking up here. I think it's very obvious that Big is not here. Okay, now I'm coming down here. He's definitely somewhere. Okay, I got here, and he can only be up there. Actually, he's running away. Okay, I'm coming here after him, and once again he escaped down here. Big, I just found you. There's no point in you hiding anymore. He said, why did it take you so long to find me? I thought it was easy. Big, when you called me, everything was literally invisible. In that call, it looked like you were literally in the middle of nowhere, as if you were flying. So, both of us are leaving here, and I'm going to change things a little. The 2 of them are in this vehicle, and you can see that Bob is getting here, and he crashed into this car. He left here. He said, I already know where Big is. And now he's coming here, and didn't even notice that Big is back here. Big, he really didn't see you. So now he just came back here and noticed that Big is back here. Now half will hide and half will search. Obviously, everyone wants to hide. There are 4 people here, and there's also me, who is the 5th person. We're going to have to make 2 groups. He said someone will have to be part of both teams. That person will be me. We will have to hide in this part of the map. There will be 3 people who will hide and 3 people who will search. But if I get found, I will help search. And now you can see that there are 2 groups. Tell me what each group does. They said the 2 of us are hiding. Okay, that's good. And what are the 2 of you going to do? He said, hide too. Okay, we're going to have to choose this differently. This is group 1, and this is group 2. I'm going to start the drawing to see who will hide. And now the drawing is finally going to begin. I really want to see who will win. And you can see that now it will be group 1 that will hide. They really got very lucky. And you can see that the 2 of them are happy, while the 2 here are serious. And now we're going to hide. So everyone got here. And now we're coming here to finally hide. This will be a little difficult, especially because it's the Easter event. How about we hide together? But now the 2 of them are more serious. What is happening? He said, you are the only one who hides and can also search. You can't be serious, right? But now the 2 of them agreed. Literally, I'm being abandoned by my friends. Okay, I'm going to stay back here, waiting for all of them to hide. Big is going over there. I have no idea where he will hide, and I also can't see where Bob's cousin is going. But now it's my turn to finally hide. This time I'm sure they won't be mad. I'm going to hide inside the house. That must be the best place to hide. So I'm coming in here. But where can I stay in this house? Maybe I can stay in the books, or maybe in the chimney. I'm trying to find some place where I can go through the wall. I know. I'm going to stay right here. So, I just turned into this box, and now I'm going to hide somewhere that makes sense, like this one here. This is one of the best hiding spots I've ever seen. Actually, I'm going to stay on top of the table. Here it makes more sense. Okay, I'm right here. It's impossible for someone to suspect that I'm here. Now you can see that WX and Bob are coming here, but they won't be able to find us. Now WX is coming toward Big. Normally Big is around here, and he even just jumped up here. That's pretty cool. And now Bob just got here, and is looking for where I could possibly be, but it's almost impossible for him to figure out that I'm here. I doubt he's going to find me. But there's a problem. He picked up the phone, and he's calling me, and now my phone is ringing. So he's looking here. He knows I'm close by. He is looking at all the possible places here, and picked up the phone again. And now, once again, my phone is ringing. Okay, this is terrible. He really knows I'm here. So WX just got here to understand what is happening. He said, it looks like he's inside the wall. He couldn't have been more wrong. He really thinks I'm here. And now WX thinks that too. And he's trying to get in here, but you can see that he can't. And he went up here. Okay, this is terrible. He really ended up finding me. He said, are you serious that you turned into a box to win and still lost? Okay, I went back to normal, but I really was supposed to have won if Bob's cousin hadn't called me. And now he's laughing a lot. Okay, I'm starting to look for Big and Bob's cousin, but later I'm going to add a new rule where you can't call people in the middle of the match. I don't know how, but he already came down from there. How are you already up there? He said, you called Big before. Do you remember? That's true. Before, when Big had gone to hide, I ended up calling him, but I already know what I'm going to do later so that this rule really works. But now I'm looking looking for the two of them. Where could Big and Bob's cousin be? In this event, there are several places where you can hide. But I had an idea, because right here, you can see that there's a hole near the tree. And here there's a totally secret place where someone must have hidden. Okay, I'm coming here, and now I jumped in here. Big, I think I can see you. It's pretty obvious that you're here. He said, please tell me I was the last one to be found. Actually, you were the second. Bob's cousin hasn't even been found yet, and he simply isn't believing that. But it really is true. Well, I'm going up here to look for Bob's cousin. And now he's left here too. As far as I remember, Bob's cousin came right here. He is somewhere up ahead. Wait, is he seriously hidden here? This must be the worst place I've ever seen someone hide. But now I'm coming here to get something important, because right here I remember that I saw the hammer, and now I just picked it up. Okay, this is really cool. Now I'm going up here, and maybe I can hit these holes. This is very cool. Great, I'm getting here to scare them. Look at the item I got. He said, give me that. Bob's cousin, before I give this to you, you're going to have to promise that you won't use this hammer for evil. You are not going to chase people with this hammer, and will only use this as decoration. He said, I promise. Okay, I gave it to him, but now he's looking at Big, who is now a little scared. Bob's cousin is going after him. He is completely crazy. He is already breaking the first rule and is chasing Big. Okay, I have to save him. Okay, everyone has to get in the car here. So, Bob finally got here. And now I'm going to have to pick up Big, because what is happening is really weird. You can see that now he's getting right here. Big, get in the car, now! And then I'll be able to save you from here. Great! Bob's cousin didn't get in here. Even so, he's coming after us. He is completely crazy, but out of nowhere he got very fast. Okay, I have to get out of here as fast as possible. Bob's cousin is very fast, and now I had to stop. He got closer and hit the car. Are you serious that you broke this? Now this car is completely broken. Bob's cousin, it's time for you to give that back. Actually, I took that from him. You promised that you wouldn't chase anyone. He said he annoyed me. Are you serious that you had the courage to say that? Now we're going to have to hide in this part of the map, which is literally the neighborhood, and it's only going to be Bob's cousin who will search. And everyone here is happy. And you can see that Bob's cousin is happy. But I just noticed a big problem. The neighborhood is too big for Bob's cousin to search. So I'm going to change the rules of the game a little. We will have to hide only in this house. And you can see that Bob just fell on the ground. He said it's going to be impossible to hide. I guarantee you that it won't. He really won't be able to find us. People are getting here, and you can see that WX is going over there. Is he serious that he's in the bathroom? I am sure that he will be found. And now Bob is coming here. He is literally going up here. I'm sure that this is the worst hiding spot. And he came in here. Big, can you tell me where you will hide? Because he's going up here and is following a very different path. Apparently, he's coming here to the bed. Are you serious that you're going to sleep? This must be the worst hiding spot among all the hiding spots that are bad. Now I am a box, and I'm coming here to hide in a good place. I must be in the best hiding spot. Even if it looks weird, this hiding spot is good. So Bob's cousin got here and is coming here to look for us. There's just one problem. He didn't know where we were, so he is looking for everyone here. Meanwhile, Big is literally sleeping. WX is in the bathroom, and Bob is up here. He is still moving that thing. Seriously, I can't believe he's doing that. This object is flying in the middle of nowhere. But now Bob's cousin is getting here. It can't be that I will be the first person to be found, even though I had the best hiding spot. How did you know that I was here? He said, I am good at hide and seek. Out of everyone who hid badly, the only person who hid well was found. Now he will keep looking. I do not search, because these are the rules of the game. I am still thoughtful about having been found by Bob's cousin, but now Big is calling me. He said, it must be horrible to be found by the worst hide-and-seek player. I can't believe he said that. Now a few hours have passed, and he still hasn't found anyone. The worst part is that he's looking everywhere, and the only person he has found so far was literally me. Even the people here are starting to get bored. Bob's cousin is coming here in front, and WX just left here. He said, there, you found me. And now even Bob's cousin is laughing. What he didn't realize is that WX was found on purpose. He couldn't take waiting anymore. So he just got here. Both of us are sitting waiting for Bob's cousin to find one more person. And now he's going up here, but he came down a little. I think he realized that Big is there. He said, Big, I found you. And finally, he stood up. He is exhausted. Now the three of us are waiting for Bob's cousin to find Bob. Actually, he has already been found. And finally, he stood up. Okay, I'm writing a new rule. I will never again make Bob's cousin look for people alone. He said, that was a giant mistake. Attention everyone, there is a new rule. From today on, Bob's cousin does not search alone. And also you can no longer call people to find them. He said, then when can you call friends? Only if it is to ask for clues about where he is hiding. And now only I will have to hide through the entire map, and all of you will have to find me. They are coming here to count. I wish all of you good luck. I am going to hide in the most hidden place of all. For that, I picked up these two items. With this first item, I will fly very far away so that they do not find me. And now I will get this other item to fly even farther away. And now I fell from the ground. I am flying as high as possible because that way, I will find the best place to hide. I'm thinking about hiding here, but maybe it is not not a good place. So I am coming here in this direction. This farm looks good. I am going to hide in this carrot. I doubt that one of them will find me. Great, I am coming here. I will hide inside the car. I only left my hand showing out here to help them a little. Otherwise, it will be impossible to figure out that I am here. Now they stopped counting. The two of them are in the car. They're going up ahead to look for me. Meanwhile, Bob is coming here up ahead like this. And Bob's cousin got this scooter. Honestly, I doubt that one of them will find me. Now a few hours have already passed, and I am still hidden here. But Bob's cousin is coming here up ahead. He said, "Wow, a carrot. This simply cannot be true. I am being found by the worst player of all." And he is confused. Bob's cousin, you just found me, and now he is laughing at me. I am here at this border, together with several of my friends. Then this soldier came closer. He said, "Only people who are already from here will enter the city." Okay, I was very lucky, because I really do live here. So the border opened, and now Big managed to get in here to the neighborhood with that small motorcycle he has. And now I think it's my turn. So I got here, and obviously I live here in the neighborhood. I am sure that I will be able to get in here. But why don't you ask more questions besides that? He said, "It's because we don't have time. If we had more people working at the border, we could increase security." Even Bob's cousin got here. He said, "I think you should work here." I am really thinking about that possibility. This car is honking back here. Tell me what the benefits are for me to work here. If the benefits are good, I will work at the border. He said, "You receive a lot of money and take care of the city's security." Are you serious that those are the only benefits? Is there not anything else? He said, "You also don't spend money on food anymore because everything is paid for by the government." Man, that sounds good. Now even Bobby's cousin is looking here. He said, "You have to work at this." That is true. I am going to work here. The benefits are far too good. He said, "You just can't steal the money. I will do the best job of all." So finally, he will open the gate so that we can get in here. Look, thank you very much indeed. So, this other vehicle got here. He said, "I don't live here. Can I come in?" And he refused. It is really very strange that he can't come here just because he doesn't live in the city. And there isn't even a very advanced verification to know if he should come here. But now with me, it will be different. I am going to do every verification possible. But now I finally came back home. I am already training for this. Do you think I am doing well? He said, "It has to be kind of like this." And now he did this animation. I think I am better. I will do exactly that at the border. And now Bob's cousin did this animation, which really is better. Okay, I think I will copy you, because I want to be the best border soldier. But we are hearing some sounds here in front, and Big just left here. So he just got here, and is just laughing at us. Now it's a little later. I am even changing the color of my car. I am very excited to become a soldier. Okay, I am going to start this so it looks really cool. And after a few minutes, this is getting very interesting. I will be the best soldier of all. I am getting here to talk to Bob's cousin. I just used this animation. I am sure that this is much better. He said, "Great, you will be a good soldier." Now we are on another day, and now I am going to my first day of work. I am even going to take a shortcut because I don't want to waste time. I want to get here as fast as possible. I don't even know if this shortcut was good. I only know that I'm getting here as fast as possible for my job. "Sir, I am ready for my job." And now it appears that he simply left. Wait, aren't you going to explain this to me properly? But while he was leaving, there is a helicopter getting here, which is a military helicopter. Is this normal? Even Bob's cousin is looking here. He completely disagrees. By the way, what are you doing here? If you are not going to work here, you do not need to stay here. He said, "I want free food." And now this soldier is leaving here. He just got here to talk to us. "I am ready to work here." He said, "Great, both of you are going to work here." Wait, what are you talking about? As far as I know, only I work here, and Bob's cousin is not working with me. So he came to talk to Bob's cousin. He said, "Do you want infinite food?" And he even changed his avatar. Okay, I can't believe the soldier did that. He was going to hire one person, but now he got 2 workers. Bob's cousin, did you do the right thing by coming here to work with me? Because I suspect that maybe you are not going to do well. And now the helicopter just left. The only thing he knows how to do is this animation. Look, this animation is not going to help you very much. You are going to have to work properly. He said, "This is not difficult. It is like my old job. Actually, this is totally different. This is a much harder job. So I will help you a little. The first person is arriving at the border. I think you should know what to do in a situation like this." He said, "Just let him into the city." But of course not. We have to verify if he is a good person, because there are high chances that he isn't. He said, "I am hearing that. You know, I know that. Bob's cousin, we have to verify everything. So watch what I'm going to do. I am getting here to talk to him. I need proof that you live here." So he got out of the car, and he has no proof. "Since you do not live in the city, I need to know the reason why you are coming here, and also where you came from, and what you are carrying." He said, "I came from far away, and I am only visiting my friends." Okay, it is good to know that. Bob's cousin, meanwhile, checks what is in his car. So he is going there to check that. He has to see if there is anything wrong here in the car. But he has been trying to come into the city for so long that I doubt that he is bringing anything. And it appears that Bob's cousin found nothing. You are a lucky guy because now you have finally managed to enter the city. Now he came here. He said, thank you very much. At least you checked properly. And now he really ended up leaving. Bob's cousin, I hope you learned something. He said, and the candy? We will check that later. For now, we have to take care of the border. Now a few hours have passed, and we are still working here. I am tired, so I stay sitting here while Bob's cousin works. And now this guy got here, so he is looking at me. Look, you just have to do what you always do. Ask the 3 questions and see if this person should enter the city. Meanwhile, I will keep sitting here. And now there is a van arriving here. Okay, this van is a little weird. I am a little scared because the person who is here scares me a little. He said, I just want to be happy. Did he seriously say that? So even Bobby's cousin is looking at me. This guy is suspicious. You cannot give a reason like that. So, get out of the car. Great. He got out with his hands up. Tell us what you are really doing. He said, I bought a video game outside the country to pay fewer taxes. Okay, I am checking here, and it is true. There is an expensive video game here. He said, I am not evil. I just do not have money. Since it is only a video game, I am going to let you pass. So he got back in the car, and I will return this box to him. He will be able to enter the city. He said, is this right? Probably not, but we are looking for real criminals. So, I just opened the gate, and you can see that there is already another car coming here. So, he is coming here in front. He is going here to his house, and this van got here, but he looks a lot like a criminal. Okay, I am coming here to talk to him, and I need you to get out of the car. He said, I have been arrested a few times already, but I am a Brookhaven citizen, and I deserve to return to the city. Okay, I am going to want to see that. So he picked up this paper. Okay, let me see that. He really has been arrested a few times already, and this car back here is honking a lot. Look, wait your turn patiently. And why does his car not have a license plate? Seriously? His car does not have a license plate on the front, and also not on the back. But now he is coming here, and he just passed the border. Man, I cannot believe that he is doing this. Okay, I have to go after him, and from what it looks like, Booby's cousin is sleeping. I have to let this guy enter the city. So I opened the border, and he managed to come in here. Okay, I closed it, and now I am coming here running, because I have to go after this criminal. You can see that he is trying to come here into the city, but I am not going to let you come here. Actually, I am already behind his car, and now he started to speed up a lot, but I am not going to stop. Somehow, I am going to stop you, so that you go to jail. Okay, now there is a problem. He is aiming this gun in my direction. He said, you had better raise your hands. Now, man, you cannot be doing this. I am literally a soldier. You will have serious problems for doing this. He said, I hate soldiers and police officers. You ruin my work. You are literally a thief. So he came closer, but this van got here, and this guy is aiming this item. Now there are 2 criminals here, but now he is turning around here and even raised his hands. Wait, what is happening? I thought both of them were against me, but actually the 2 of them are fighting. He said, why are you helping this soldier? He arrests people just like us. I also want to know that. Why is he helping with the criminal record that he has? He said, I am not a criminal anymore, starting today. That is good. Now he is going to jail. This guy really saved me, and now he is leaving. He really became a better person. Now a few hours have passed, and I kept working here all night. After a few hours, he woke up. Man, you slept all day. How can you do something like that? He said it was only 3 hours. It was much more than 3 hours. It was probably 20 hours. Now I think it is your turn to work. I just want to watch to see if he is going to do well. I have to make sure that he will take proper care of the border so I can leave here because I still do not know if I trust him. So, I am resting here and there is a police officer coming here behind us. From what it looks like, he is in an emergency and I hope everything goes well. But Bob's cousin is looking at me. He said, what are the questions again? Are you serious that you forgot that? Man, I am going to ask them to remove you from here because you are not helping at all. Do you happen to live here? He agreed, but I need proof because here at the border, I only let people pass who live here or have reasons to visit the city. He said, I have this irrefutable proof. So he picked up this paper. Okay, let me see that. Well, this is a picture of him in the city. So obviously he can enter here. I do not see reasons to stop him from entering the city. Now I am going to open the border. Perfect. This is opening and Booby's cousin is going to sleep. I am not going to let you sleep again. Great. I am carrying him while this police officer enters the city. You will stay out here, taking care of the border for me. He has to at least pretend that he is working. Meanwhile, I will sleep because I really deserve to sleep a little. A few hours passed and now I just woke up. I really had a great sleep, and now I am ready for another day of work. I think Bobby's cousin is doing well. And he said, exactly, if you let me in, I will give you 2 candies. Man, you cannot do that. That literally is illegal. You can only let into the city people who really live here or want to visit. This guy offered you candy, and you were almost letting him in. He said, I think this job is not for me. Everything is under control. I am going to help you improve. I am coming here to talk to him. Just tell me if you live here, and you seem completely crazy. He said, yes, I live here. I need proof. Otherwise, I will not be able able to let you enter here. Now he went back there, and he drove over the border. I cannot believe he did that. Now he is running away. We cannot let him get away, so I am coming after him. Man, you are going to jail. While he was coming here, a police officer arrived. Now he came out of here armed. This really is the end for him. He is surrounded by police officers, and he is looking in every direction. Now he picked up this paper. Okay, I took that from him, and from what I am seeing, he lives here. Tell me why, even living here, you broke the border and still came in here without our permission. He said, I thought it would be cool to run away from you. Now he has been arrested and will be taken to the police station. This really was the weirdest guy who has ever passed through the border. We are getting here to fix this so that this goes back to normal. Okay, like this. It is already good. I was sleeping here until Bob's cousin got here. Why are you waking me up out of nowhere? He said, we have the new winner. But what are you talking about? I want you to explain it to me. He said, do you remember the competition for the weirdest person who has ever passed through the border? Yes, obviously, I remember that. I am looking back here, and there are 4 wheels here that are literally in the middle of nowhere. Okay, and why did you wake me up? Just to see these wheels that are here. But now a person came out of here. He said, let me pass, or you will suffer the consequences. Man, where did you come from? But now he went right there, and these wheels appeared. Actually, this here is an invisible vehicle. Man, he crossed the border and is going here toward the city. Now we have to stop an invisible car. Okay, let us go. We cannot stop, even if it is supernatural. We have to arrest this guy. But how am I going to stop him? It is literally impossible to stop him because he is invisible. Really, I do not know what to do. And now his car is completely bugged. Okay, I realize that every time I hit his car gets bugged. Maybe that is the right way to stop him. Great, I am stopping him here, but my car flipped over and literally he ended up escaping from here. That was the weirdest thing I have ever seen. Brookhaven finally updated and launched a lot of new things, so now Big came closer and he said, nothing changed. Actually, a lot of new things were added. There are new animations, and several items were remade. In this update, a lot of things were remade, like this food. I want to see all of that today. I called Big to help me. He said, look at the new item they added, and now he picked up this phone. You can see that this was remade. Can we call people now? So I'm going to grab this phone on the right, and you can see that it's very different. There are some apps that were not there before. It's really much better. You can see that the model of this item changed a little. There's also this tablet on the right, and you can see that it looks like this now. There are several very different apps. I do not know where these apps are from. And now Bob's cousin got here. He said, did they add flying cars? But of course not. What makes you think they added flying cars? But now he's actually flying. I can't believe he did that. You can see that Bob's cousin is flying. Dude, how can he fly? Now he's coming here. Bob's cousin, let's see what they added in the update. And how can you fly? He said, I have admin commands. Now Big is getting here, but Bob's cousin flew away. Dude, you forgot about Big, so he brought me right here. Look, thank you very much. One day I will learn how you did that, but now I want to see everything they added in the update. He said, tell me what you want. I want to be bigger, and somehow he actually made me bigger. Okay, thank you very much. I do not know how you did that, and now he flew away like a hero, but now I'm going back to normal size. I really was very big, and now I'm finally back to normal. I just placed a giant table here to put all the items on top of it. Now I'm going to place all the items here, and Big is simply not helping me. I'm really having to place all the items manually. Done. I placed these new items here, and they are super realistic. But are you seriously just going to stand there and watch? So now he's coming here to test this. I do not even know how this works, but he picked up the food. Okay, I want to test it too. So I'm going to click this button, and I just picked up the food. This is actually pretty easy. This is huge in my hands. So now I'm going to get another food item. This is perfect. Now it's the perfect size. I do not know what this button does, but we have this other machine here full of food, but here there is a little less. This machine is completely empty, as if they had taken all the food. But then this guy showed up. He said, did someone say food? And now he's coming here running. He wants to take all the food, and he really is taking everything. But coming to this part, you can see that there is other food here. Brookhaven's chocolate was remade. These fries were also remade. We have this soda here that now has this new picture, and Big just grabbed it here. There is this milk, and also this item that lets you get several foods, but obviously that was not the only thing they added. He said, is there more? There are more items, but they are not necessarily food. He said, so it's boring. And now the police officer just left here. Is he seriously going to steal that car? Dude, you can't do that. That is Bob's cousin's car, and even so, he still left with it. I saw the first category of items, which is food, but now I want to see the second one. Here there is this new item that lets you carry your baby. Before, the item was very ugly, but now it's better. They really improved it a lot, and now Big is carrying his baby. I am carrying this too, and there are several different animations, but if you want, you can take the baby out, and then you can adopt your friends. Big is now my baby. Big, you're a little weird. Why is he staring at nothing? That is very weird. He said, I think the item is badly made. That is a possibility. But what is happening here? You can see that Bob's cousin is giant. Why did he become giant like that? I'm coming here running to see him, and you can see that he really is a giant who is just walking around. And now there is a military helicopter coming here to see what is happening. They want to know why there is a giant. Bob's cousin really is in big trouble. trouble because now the soldiers are coming after him. But just look at the size of Bob's cousin. And now even Big got here too. But I want to keep seeing the things they added. And Big, I think you can go back to normal now. You do not need to keep being a baby. And now he finally went back to normal. Look, I am not going to lie. That face looked much better on you. So he went back to what he was before. He said, this face? Exactly that face. And now he got bigger. Like that, you look a little better. But now I am going to get the third category of items. And you can see that there are a lot of new things. A lot of things really changed. So I just grabbed this house. And you can see that inside this fridge there is already this new drink. There is also the chocolate and the new milk. So all the items were replaced. And now Big and I are coming here and we are going to place all the items here. So first I am going to place a bunch of tables. And I just placed all the items that changed here. You can see that now there is this green video game console. And there is also this other one that looks like a PlayStation. While this other one looks a little like an Xbox. He said, it does not look like that at all. I think it looks a little like it. Here are the other arcade machines that they added in the update. Now there are these new games that I personally do not know. This one is a game from the creators of Brookhaven. This game is also from the creators of Brookhaven. As for this other game, I do not know it. But now everything was remade. I think the buttons were also remade. And even Big is getting here and playing here too. Now the helicopter arrived. He said, attention, Giant, you need to surrender now. I do not think Bob's cousin understood that because he is just laughing. Big, I think maybe we have to save him. So he is looking here. He said, he is Giant. He will be able to handle himself on his own. I hope so. There is also the fourth category of items that has these new tools. You can see that there are several items here, like this new wrench, this new hammer, the axe, and also this new fire extinguisher, which I personally did not see any difference in. They all look the same. I hold this item like this and fix things just like this. I think that is wrong. I do not think it was supposed to be like that. Now he is getting here with the hammer and he started using it here. Okay, the hammer is correct. Let me see if the axe is also correct. I am holding the axe and it is correct. It seems that this was the only item that was bugged. There is also this fire extinguisher that is normal. Big, you have to come here in the car. I think we have to save Bob's cousin. He is jumping there and every time he falls, everything here shakes. We cannot let him keep doing that. And then we are going to keep seeing what they added in the update, but this time together with Bob's cousin. I am getting here, but is this serious? The helicopter landed on his head. That looks like a joke. He is even laughing here. But now he is coming in my direction and Big just ran away from here. Why did he run away from here? Okay, I think I understood why. Bob's cousin, you cannot do that. And now he flipped my car over. I am going to get another car on the right. Okay, now try getting in this bus. I am sure it is going to work. So now he is inside it and the bus flipped over. Literally no vehicle can carry him. But now I grabbed this van and put this cargo back here. I am sure you can come here. But the car just went flying away. He is trying again to come here. I hope it works this time. So he jumped onto the car. Now I think I can take him up front here. Dude, you are so big that this thing cannot carry you. He just hit my car. Dude, like this, I won't be able to drive. So now he just got smaller. Okay, like this it is a little better. I am going to be able to take you up front here like this to see everything they added in the update. So we are coming up front here. I am trying to come here, but it is very difficult. Dude, Bob's cousin is very big. I want to see the things they added in the update, but with him back here it's going to be very difficult. And now a police officer got here, and apparently he is coming after us. He flipped my car over. Okay, we have to get out of here as fast as possible. I am doing everything I can to come up front here. Bob's cousin, maybe it is better if you get in the van. So he finally got in here. The van is almost flipping over, but I am going to be able to come up front here if he stays sitting right in the middle. Like this, I am going to be able to drive this van very carefully because it flips over all the time. But this police officer will not stop following me. Bob's cousin, what did you do to make the police officer come after us? That is something I really do not understand. I am trying to run away from them, and you can see that my car is bouncing. Okay, I had a brilliant idea. I cannot tell Bob's cousin this, but I am basically going to completely block a street, and it is going to be exactly this one. So I got right here. Okay, I just dropped this, and now I am running away. I am getting out of here as fast as I can. Now he got right here and crashed. His car is completely broken, and now we managed to escape. Bob's cousin, we have to see everything they added in the update. So now I am going to go up here, because I have to hide in my house, and I think you have to come here too. And now I flipped my car over, and come on, we have to hide. So you have to come in here, but unfortunately he cannot. You just have to make your avatar smaller. I think you can do that whenever you want. He said, I can only do it when I want to, and right now I do not want to. Are you serious? You just do not want to get smaller. So you are going to stay out there, but he is trying to come back, and now he finally managed it. He finally decided that he wanted to come in here, but there were many other things they added. There is this last category of items, and here there is this basketball. This ball was not round a long time ago. Back then, the ball was exactly like this. This is everything except a ball, and now it is a real ball where I walk like this. Finally, this is better. I throw the ball exactly like this. I have to play a basketball game against one of my friends. I think I already know who I am going to play against. So now we are here at the school, and Bob's cousin just picked the basketball court and made the best last one win. And you can see that they forgot to change this ball. Bob's cousin, come here. You have to stay by my side, and we are going to see who makes more shots. So I just threw it here, and I am sure I am going to score it. But actually I missed. So he threw it again here in front, and I am sure he is going to miss. Look, I am going to teach you how to do this. I am coming here running, and I threw it like a basketball player, and now I actually managed to score it. So now it is his turn. He threw it right there. I am sure he is going to score it. Are you serious that you threw it like that? He said, I make it even with my eyes closed. He really closed his eyes. Wait, that does not count. Your eyes are not even closed. So he threw it right there. I doubt he is going to score it, but actually he really made it. You have got to be kidding me, right? So he is looking at me and laughing at me. Dude, if your eyes are closed, how do you know where I am? And now he left the game. I knew he was lying. But now I'm going out to see more things that they added in the update. I did not see it, but there is a problem, because this police officer got here, and he just got out of his car. I am not the person you think I am. He said, you look a lot like the person I am looking for. All of this is just a coincidence. So he got back in the car, and really ended up leaving. Is he seriously thinking that this is just a coincidence? I am lucky that he thinks that, because now I'm going here to see more things that they added in the update. But this time I'm going up this mountain like this. I really flipped my car over, but it worked. Big, I need your help. I want to see more things that they added. He said, they were just the new items. Actually, there was much more than that. On the right, there are all of these new animations. This one here is the animation where you cry, which is much better now. And for some reason, there is this button here on the left that I do not know what it does. So I pressed it, and tears do not come out anymore. Now tears are coming out, and now they are not. This is really very cool. And now even Big is crying here too. There is also this new animation. Okay, I do not know what this means, but it is a very cool animation. There is also this other animation where it looks like you are sleeping. Okay, this is going to be very good. Even he came closer, and he is using this animation that has these particles. There is this animation that has question marks. There is also this one that is really cool. Okay, this must be the best animation of all. These particles are very beautiful. And now he is also using this animation, but for some reason this is not synchronized. Okay, I am going to try to synchronize my animation. And now we are the same. Finally, this is synchronized and it is perfect. I can also disable these particles, and then literally nothing is going to appear. There is also this other animation where it looks like I am talking, but nothing appears here in the speech bubble. He said, it is just to show that there is a dialogue happening, and it looks like Bob's cousin came back. I knew he would come back, and now he is using this animation. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. You can see that smoke is coming out of his head. It must be because he is thinking too much. He said, what did you say? And now he picked up this axe. Okay, this is not very good. I have to get out of here as fast as possible. I had an idea. I am going to hide here. He is going to have to figure out where I am. So he is looking at everything, but he has no idea where I am. But he is coming right here. He is breaking this arcade machine. Dude, he should not do that. He completely broke it. He is going to do that until he finds me. But actually, he already found me. Wait, I can explain. Actually, I have a question. Why are you chasing me? He even dropped this axe. He said, I forgot, and now he went back to normal. Okay, this is very good. I solved all the problems without needing to fight. But now there is a problem. The police officer is coming here, and he just saw this van of mine. We are both hiding. But he is not very well hidden. Dude, go a little farther back, so you can see that he moved back. Like this, it is better. And the police officer is coming up here in front, but it looks like he got here at the video games, because he wants to play them. Is he seriously going to play the video game that is broken? Okay, I am carrying Bob's cousin, and we are running away. I did not let him escape by himself, because I am sure he would mess that up. Bob's cousin, let us go up here. But he jumped down here. Dude, I told you to go up, and he really went straight ahead. While he was running, the police officer showed up and went a little farther back. So Bob's cousin turned around and started running nonstop from the police officer. Bob's cousin made a super jump to be able to get here. I am sure you can do it. He really did it. I do not know how you jump like that, but congratulations, because the police officer is not going to be able to do that. He is getting right here. He tried to jump, but he could not do it. Now we have to get out of here. So he got in the car. We are going as far away as possible. I am going up this mountain, but I am going as far away as possible. And I noticed something. When I am in the game, there are all of these menus on the right, but when I get in the car, all the menus disappear from the screen. Okay, that is very different. And he got here in the car. I had not noticed that this changed in the update. So we are going up here and we went flying. But there is this animation that I still have not tested, and it is very different. I basically walk like this. Bob's cousin is copying this, and now he is following me too. Dude, this is much cooler than it looks. We can walk like this through the city, looking like crazy people. And now he is holding this item. I can grab some items from the right, and if I hold one, it is going to appear here in my hand while I move like this. There is even this new computer. Dude, can you stop using this animation? I got scared that you were going to attack me. This laptop changed a lot. It is a little more modern. He said, from 0 to 10, what score does this update deserve? I think it deserves an 8, and we have to ask people that. And he disappeared. Dude, every time you jump very high. So we are coming up here to ask people what score the update deserves. But by accident, I ended up crashing my car, and by accident I got into this part. We have to ask Big that. Actually, Bob's cousin is going to ask that. Meanwhile, I am coming here to the police station. But there is this police officer and this soldier who are after us. But now they are coming here, and I have to run out of here. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, all you have to do is become a member of the channel, and I'll add you on Roblox.